Hi everyone, I'm so excited to take you along as we head to the Atlanta Operation Christmas Child Processing Center. This is our second annual trip, and this year we spent 2 full days volunteering. From inspecting shoeboxes to preparing them for their journey across the globe, I'll show you the heart and hard work that goes into ensuring each box delivers the love and good news of Jesus. If you've ever thought about volunteering or wondered what happens at a processing center, join me as I share our experience and what you can expect. This year we traveled from Orlando to the Atlanta area. It's about an 8-hour drive for us, but since Atlanta is the closest processing center, we're more than happy to make the trip. My OCC loving friend joined me with her 2 oldest kids, along with my oldest daughter. Kids can help, but they have to be at least 13 years of age by January 1st of the year that you're working. It was so special having them along, especially since my friend's daughter Olivia celebrated her 16th birthday with us at the processing center. After our long drive to Atlanta with a mandatory stop at Buc-ee's, we rested up at a hotel to prepare for our first day of work. It's a good idea to wear a warm sweater or sweatshirt and dress in layers. It was pretty chilly outside, but I was warm enough with just a sweater and t-shirt inside the warehouse. You can drop off shoeboxes and filler at the processing center. We had a couple tag-along shoeboxes that we brought with us, and at Atlanta they took them right at the entry table. When you walk in, there is a security checkpoint where they check your bags, and there is some police presence throughout the warehouse, which is nice to feel secure. You then check in and can get in line to be assigned to a line leader. These are the friendly people in yellow shirts. We decided to drop off our lunch bags at the back of the warehouse by the lunch tables. So here is a walkthrough of the warehouse. When we first entered, there was a lot of busy workers already going. I loved the festive hats that this table had, and there were a lot of friendly volunteers to greet us as we walked by. When you sign up for your shifts, you can choose the length of your shift, ranging from 3 to 8 hours. On our first day, we worked from 10 to 4, and on the second day, we decided to stay longer, working from 10 to 6. Other groups came and went during shorter shifts, so it's flexible. You can also work evening hours, and taking breaks is easy. Some people even bring mats to help with sore feet. When you're assigned to a line, a team leader guides you to your station. Here you'll find bins under the table that you can place personal belongings like purses or water bottles. Each line has several key jobs that you can rotate roles during your shift. First is the pre-checker. This person inspects the shoebox for donations like checks or cash. They place these inside a slot in the table that holds the donations. They also check to make sure there is a label on the box and that the age and gender is checked. If there is damage to the shoebox, like a crack in the box, it's sent to the shoebox hospital where it'll be carefully transferred to a new box. After the pre-check, the inspector is the next job, and they look for inappropriate items, such as liquids, war-related items, used or dirty items, and food. These items are placed in a bucket that's labeled inappropriate items under the table. If there are items taken out of the box, or if it's sparsely filled, there are 4 baskets of filler items in the middle of the table that the inspector can look through. The filler baskets are a huge help, especially for underfilled boxes. And filler is always in high demand, so if you can send some to a center next year, it would be a big blessing. I'm planning to send more myself. The inspector then passes the box to the taper, who tapes the box shut and places it on either the boy or girl side of the table. Then the cartonizer scans the barcode on the shoebox and places it in the labeled cartons by age and gender. Once filled, these are placed on a rolling line to be finalized for shipment to the final destination. We have pauses to pray and to hear more about what's going on with Operation Christmas Child every 3 hours or so. I love that Samaritan's Purse takes prayer seriously, and it's an impactful time. Sometimes we even hear testimonies from people who received shoeboxes as children themselves. Everyone is so friendly and helpful that works there long term, and you get to meet a lot of people from around the country. There is a lunch break area that includes tables to sit at. There's a booth selling Chick-fil-A, though it's a little pricey, and there's shelves to place your lunch bags. There were also several microwaves we could use. Plus, volunteers get one free t-shirt, and this year they were bright green. I really liked them. They also have some photo props to get a picture in front of, and they do have a store with some merchandise. Don't forget to look at the display board to see how many boxes were processed that day and what country they're headed to. Ours were going to the Ivory Coast. Here are some many lovely boxes that I was privileged to inspect. Most of the boxes I saw were very full and wonderfully packed. I hope these ones bring you joy and inspire you to keep packing. One thing I did notice was there weren't a lot of pictures included in the boxes, so that might be something to add next year to your box. Make sure, even if it's a church packing party, that there is a picture of your crew. Comment below if you have any questions that I didn't answer, or if you have worked at a processing center and have more info to add. I highly recommend trying out a shift at a processing center. There are still openings right now for this year, and there are 8 processing centers around the country, including Atlanta, Baltimore, Boone, North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina, Dallas, Denver, Aurora, Illinois, and Fullerton, California. Thank you so much for coming along with me to the Atlanta Processing Center. I hope this gave you a glimpse of what it's like to volunteer and the incredible work that happens behind the scenes to prepare shoeboxes for their journey. Also, I'm very close to 1,000 subscribers, so if you would still like to be entered into the Bumblebee giveaway that my daughter crocheted, make sure to comment and subscribe, and I'll be drawing a winner when I reach 1,000 subscribers. Until next time, keep packing, praying, and sharing the love of Jesus through these shoeboxes. Bye for now.